Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to address a topic that will transform the relationship between you and your dog. Who wouldn't love to have an obedient little dog capable of performing basic commands like sit and stay? Stay with us until the end of this video, because we're going to reveal the secrets to teaching these commands effectively and in a fun way. You come home after a tiring day of work, and your excited little dog runs to greet you. Now, imagine the feeling of pride and happiness you would have when you see your dog obeying your commands and behaving exemplary. This special connection between you and your furry friend is what makes this training so important. Before we begin, let's understand why it's crucial to teach basic commands to your dog. Aside from ensuring a harmonious coexistence, obedience training strengthens the bond between you, stimulates your dog's mind, and helps prevent undesirable behaviors. In other words, it's a valuable investment in the well-being and quality of life of your four-legged companion. Why is it crucial to teach basic commands to your dog? That's a very important question, and I'll give you some compelling reasons. First, training basic commands is essential to ensure a harmonious coexistence between you and your dog. When your little dog learns to respond to simple commands like sit and stay, they become more obedient and respectful. This means you'll have more control over your dog in everyday situations, such as walks, visits to the veterinarian, or the pet shop. Furthermore, obedience training strengthens the bond between you and your dog. When you dedicate time and effort to teaching your dog, they begin to trust you as a leader and reference. This special connection creates a relationship of mutual trust, where your dog will feel safer and protected by your side. Another important reason to teach basic commands is that training stimulates your dog's mind. Dogs are intelligent animals eager to learn. By challenging your dog with commands and rewarding them when they execute them correctly, you're stimulating their cognitive ability and providing a healthy mental stimulus. Additionally, training basic commands helps prevent undesirable behaviors. Dogs that don't receive proper training can develop behavioral problems such as jumping on people, excessive barking, chewing furniture and objects, among others. By teaching basic commands, you're directing your dog's energy towards positive actions and redirecting undesirable behaviors. Lastly, teaching basic commands to your dog is a way to provide them with a sense of security and confidence in different situations. When your dog knows what is expected of them and how to behave, they will feel calmer and more secure, even in unfamiliar environments. Therefore, it is crucial to invest in training basic commands for your dog. In addition to facilitating coexistence, strengthening the bond, and stimulating your dog's mind, you will be providing them with a more balanced, secure, and happy life. Now, let's dive into the process of teaching your dog the basic commands. Step by step, I will show you how to use simple yet effective techniques to teach your dog to sit and stay. Remember that patience and consistency are key on this journey. I will demonstrate each step, explaining the movements and keywords to be used. Step 1. Positioning and commands. Start by positioning yourself in front of your dog, staying at the same height as them. Hold a reward, such as a treat or a toy, to motivate them. Next, give the verbal command sit in a clear and firm manner. Accompany the command with a visual gesture, such as raising your hand with the palm facing up, signaling that you want them to sit. Step 2. Encouragement and reward. As soon as your dog starts to sit, immediately reward them with the treat you are holding. Be quick and precise when delivering the reward, so they correctly associate the sitting behavior with the reward. Step 3. Repetition and reinforcement. Repeat the sit command and the visual gesture, encouraging your dog to sit again. As they become more familiar with the command, gradually decrease the use of physical rewards and start rewarding them verbally and with affection. Remember to positively reinforce the correct behavior with praise, petting, and words of encouragement. This will help solidify the desired behavior in your dog. Step 4. Practice and consistency. Regularly practice the sit command with your dog in different environments and situations. Start introducing controlled distractions, such as other sound or visual stimuli, to test your dog's ability to focus and obey the command even in more challenging situations. Remember to be consistent in your instructions and rewards to avoid confusion in your dog's training. Step 5. Stay command. Now that your dog is already learning to sit, it's time to teach them the stay command. After your dog sits, take a step back and, at the same time, extend your palm towards them while clearly saying stay. This signals to the dog that they should remain seated in their current position. If they stay in the sitting position, praise them and reward them immediately. If they get up, repeat the sit command and go back to the previous step. Gradually practice the stay command by increasing the distance and duration of your dog's stay in the seated position. Always reward and praise them when they correctly execute the command. Continue practicing these commands regularly, positively reinforcing your dog's correct behavior. Remember to keep training sessions short and fun so that your dog remains engaged and motivated. Additional tips for training success. Be patient, each dog has their own learning pace. Some may learn more quickly than others. Therefore, be patient and don't get discouraged if your dog takes a little longer to master the commands. Consistency and repetition are key. Use positive reinforcement, always reward and praise your dog when they correctly execute the commands. This strengthens the positive association and encourages your dog to repeat the desired behavior. Avoid using punishments or aversive training methods as they can harm the trust bond between you and your dog. Train at appropriate times, choose moments when your dog is calm and receptive to training. Avoid training when they are tired, restless, or with many distractions around. A quiet and distraction-free environment facilitates your dog's focus on the training. Be consistent, use the same verbal commands and gestures during training. This will help your dog associate these signals with specific behaviors. Additionally, all family members should be aligned with the commands and reinforcements used to avoid confusion and ensure consistency in training. Have fun, training should be an enjoyable activity for both you and your dog. Find ways to make the sessions fun and engaging by using rewards, playfulness, and praise. Remember that training is an opportunity to strengthen the bond between you and your dog, so enjoy this special time together. Now that you have learned the techniques to teach your dog to sit and stay, you are ready to begin training. Remember to practice regularly and be consistent in your instructions and reinforcements. With patience, love, and dedication, your dog will master these basic commands in no time. Now, let's discuss if you are committed to enhancing your dog's training. I have a valuable tip for you. In the first comment of this video, I have left a link to a specialized website in canine obedience, where you will find incredible resources and materials to take your dog's training to the next level. Take advantage of this opportunity and take a step further. Now that you have learned the basics of the basic commands, it's time to move on to more advanced levels. I will show you how to teach your dog to lie down and jump. With techniques adapted to your dog's profile and positive reinforcement, you will see how it is possible to achieve amazing results. These additional commands will further strengthen the bond between you and your dog and provide a complete and fun training experience. Let's get started. Now that your dog has learned to sit and stay, let's progress in the training and teach them to lie down and jump. Step 1. Teach the lie down command. Start with your dog in a sitting position. Hold a reward in your hand and place it close to your dog's nose, gently sliding it towards the ground. This will encourage your dog to lower their head towards the ground. While your dog is lowering their head, give the verbal command lie down clearly and firmly. At the same time, slowly slide the reward on the ground, bringing it in front of your dog. Once they are lying down, reward them immediately with the treat you are holding. Praise and pet them to positively reinforce the behavior. Step 2. Practice and reinforcement. Repeat the dieta command regularly, practicing it in different environments and situations. As your dog becomes more familiar with the command, gradually decrease the use of physical rewards and start rewarding verbally and with affection. Remember to be consistent and positively reinforce each time your dog correctly performs the dieta command. This will help your dog associate the desired behavior with rewards and praise. Step 3. Teaching the Pula command. Before starting the training for the Pula command, it's important to set clear boundaries. This command can be useful in some situations but undesirable in others. Make sure to teach your dog to jump only when requested and do not allow them to jump on people without permission. To teach the Pula command, hold a reward above your dog's head in a way that they need to lift their front paws off the ground to reach it. At the same time, give the verbal command Pula clearly and firmly. As soon as your dog lifts their front paws off the ground, reward them immediately with the treat you're holding. Praise and pet them to positively reinforce the behavior. Step 4. Practice and reinforcement. Practice the jump command regularly, remembering to establish clear boundaries for your dog. Use it only when appropriate and positively reinforce the correct behavior. Remember to be consistent in your instructions and rewards to avoid confusion and ensure the effectiveness of the training. Dedicate time and patience to practice these commands with your dog. Over time, they will learn to lie down and jump consistently and obediently. Here are some additional tips for success in training. Avoid reinforcing unwanted behaviors. If your dog tries to jump on you without the command being given, ignore that behavior. Do not reward them and avoid giving attention while they are jumping. This will help teach them that the behavior is not rewarded. Use consistent verbal and gestural commands. Make sure to use the same verbal and gestural commands when teaching your dog to lie down and jump. This will help establish a clear association between the commands and the desired behaviors. Be patient and consistent. Just like in training the previous commands, patience and consistency are key. Remember that each dog has their own learning pace, so don't get discouraged if it takes a little longer for your dog to master these commands. Positive reinforcement and praise. Always reward your dog when they correctly perform the commands to lie down and jump. Use rewards such as treats or verbal praise to strengthen the positive association and motivate your dog to keep learning. Practice in controlled environments. Start the training in a calm and distraction-free environment. As your dog progresses, you can gradually increase the difficulty by introducing controlled distractions, such as toys or other visual and auditory stimuli. Remember that training is an opportunity to strengthen the bond between you and your dog, as well as provide them with important skills for harmonious coexistence. Have fun during training and always be attentive to the well-being and safety of your canine companion. Now that you have learned the step-by-step process to teach your dog to lie down and jump, you are ready to put these commands into practice. Enjoy the training time with your dog and celebrate each achievement. With dedication and love, your dog will become an obedient and happy companion. Before we finish, I want to share an extra tip that can be very useful in your dog's training. Discover how to use interactive toys to stimulate learning and make the process even more fun for your furry friend. These toys challenge your dog mentally, helping them develop problem-solving skills while having fun. Look for options that have compartments to hide treats or toys and see how your dog will enjoy working to uncover the rewards. There is a video on the channel about homemade toys for your dog to have fun. There, we will talk about the toys and give several great tips. Be sure to check it out. I will also leave it in the first comment. If you enjoyed the tips and want to continue learning about care, training, and interesting facts about dogs, don't forget to subscribe to the Pet for Tips channel. There, you will find a variety of incredible videos and exclusive content to help you take care of your furry best friend. Don't waste any time and click the subscription button right now. We have reached the end of our video on teaching basic commands to your dog. I hope you found the information and tips useful to start or improve your dog's training. Remember, patience and love are essential in this process. With dedication and consistency, you will see your dog becoming more obedient and happy by your side. I appreciate everyone who watched and followed our content until the end. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and share it with other dog lovers. Share your experiences in the comments. I would love to read your stories. See you in the next video. Until then, warm regards from Pet for Tips.